Hey everyone, welcome to the MatMadik cast channel. All right, you know me, I'm on excuse me, the right-winged conservative side of things, but I've given shows like SNL, all that stuff, a wide berth since I just been digging into the truth. But I mean, you know what's going on in the world today. But I gotta take my hat off to SNL right here. I think I just saw a tiny bit of the a tiny bit of the sketch covering Will Smith's breakdown, if you will, at the at the Oscars. And my word, it's yeah, it's a it's a sad thing to happen, but I just got to cover this one. I'll give props to anybody when they got good comedy. So let's just check it out. All right, so Will Smith wait, Will Smith speaking with seat fillers. Okay,
Oh, no way. Will Smith? Excuse me, Mr. Smith? I know I'm not supposed to talk to you. I'm just a seat filler, but I wanted to say I am a huge fan, man.
Thank you, man. That means a lot.
I don't know this dude's name impersonating Will, but he also impersonated Trump at the White House. No, oh my God, not Trump. Kanye West meeting Trump at the White House. You know, when Alec Baldwin, Mr. Shooting, well, another person who needs to be brought to justice from Hollywood. Anyway, shooting his director, who is going on is I'm so cool. I'm attacking Trump with his Trump impersonations in SNL when that was happening, when that was a thing. This dude was he, he's very. I guess he's pretty good at making people look insane. But anyway, let's just see what he's doing right here with the flashing eyes as Will Smith is sitting here during this Oscar event that we've all seen as of late.
I love all of your movies. Pursuit of Happiness is so inspiring. I just showed it to my son.
I love that. That's what it's all about.
No doubt. Getting jiggy
No,
with
that's
it's still
funny.
my ringtone to this day.
That's hilarious.
Oh my God, this dude's on
I
edge.
don't want to sound corny, but you're like my hero, man. This is the coolest night of my life. I mean, I'm talking to Will Smith. Chris Rock just got up on stage. Hey, can I get a selfie real quick? Oh,
Set up, all right.
Of course, yeah. Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. Hey, I'll be right back.
Yeah, you could. To be honest, you could end the sketch right here, and you know, people just know what the hell's going on. Anyway, I got to hand it to SNL when they do good comedy. But anyway, so,
Hey, so where you from, man?
Nowhere, man.
I like your tugs, by the way. Look good, feel good, am I right? Keep my wife's name out your mouth.
yeah, it's just well characterized. This is meme worthy. What Will's done. I want to give my another little update on my take on the whole matter, but I'll save it to the end. But one thing I like about this sketch right here in the seat and the way he's looking at Will right now is just how out of place this behavior is. It just, you know, my first take on the whole thing when I reacted to Lowe's video, the Will Smith theme song, that excuse me, you think it's staged. I still think it's staged. I've done more research into body language experts and lawyers give their take, and lawyers talking about their takes on the matters of just looking at the situation from a liability standpoint, what profit can be made from this, how liable the academy would be to if they were indeed in on it, which I suspect. Yeah, with all I've heard, I still think this whole thing is quite deep. But again, I want to give my ultimate take on it on the end. Anyway, let's keep going. Boy, oh boy.
Man, I love the Oscars, man. I love movies, man. I just saw Paddington 2. You know, honestly, best movie I ever seen. I love that little bit, man. Hey, 1 second, y'all. Keep my wife's name out your mouth.
It's like, what happened? Why? And of course, everybody's been weighing in on the on G.I. Jane herself, being the factor, the, the driving factor causing this whole breakdown in Will Smith's uh, demeanor that he's upheld over all the years. Yeah, again, this clip isn't that long, so let's just let's get to the end before we talk on that.
So how about that selfie, man? Come on.
Nah, that's okay. That's okay.
Oh, come on, man. Let's do it.
Nah, I deleted my phone.
Cancel culture on him, okay? You're deleting the hardware now, anyway.
Well, enjoy the show, man.
Bathroom line is crazy. What'd I miss? Oh my God, we're right next to Will Smith? I gotta tweet this. Well, and he's trending. Oh my God.
Nice to meet you, man. I'm Will. What's your name?
I don't. They didn't give me one.
That's weird.
They didn't give me a name. I deleted my phone or whatever it takes. Just erase me out of the situation. Look at Mel Gibson when he was on the spot asked by Jesse Waters to just give his 2 cents. He was in the crowd and he's like, erase me. I don't want to go down in history as being a part of this breakdown. Anyway, because yes, this is going in the history books. My God.
Amy Schumer's being hilarious, right? And who's your favorite comedian?
Chris? No one.
What?
I don't think anything's funny.
What about you? Favorite comedian, man?
Dory?
Who?
Finding Dory?
Comedian is Finding Dory? Well, she is a funny fish, man.
Yes, I wonder what Ellen DeGeneres. I wonder what her take is on this matter. I haven't checked on her 2 cents.
Richard Williams was a fierce protector of his family.
Okay.
I'm gonna say that in my speech, man.
Okay.
Okay, what else?
Despite me not digging mainstream media altogether as of what's been going on lately, with how they've just been exposed as mockingbird media extensions of the Democratic Party and so on, the deep state and blah blah blah. What I've normally say about them. Yeah, I mean when they want to mock somebody, sometimes they get it. Their jokes are at least effective. I mean, remember SNL when they were talking about Joe Rogan and the horse-paste nonsense? Yeah, that's when I just say, yeah, I am not giving that my viewership. I'm not giving that kind of material my viewership. But one thing joke I actually found funny before I kind of got red pilled and all that stuff. But hey, it is what it is. The R. Kelly sketch by Keenan when he was interviewed by what's the girl's name? Gayle King, and it was I thought it was in the name of comedy. It's funny and all that, but I can see if there's when the media wants to sick their attack dogs on people, SNL will be brought up in the mix to just parrot the narrative that's been put out in the mainstream media. No, let's say legacy media. At a given moment, but on top of that, you got who else you got? Excuse me, my mind's drawing blank. I'm trying to just keep everything nice and precise and not trail off too much. Son of a gun. Alright, never mind. It'll come back to me. When they were attacking R. Kelly and calling him crazy, of course, that's what I was going to say, sorry. That kind of humor was, that was, it was on the edge, but hey, it's fair game. Now, these comedians, they want to, it seems they want to stand up for ideals that people on the right would advocate for, i.e. free speech, because they know if they were to take their comedy into areas that may even trigger their own fractured SJW base, somebody may just show up and try and pull a TI, try and be Will Smith too, and slap and physically accost one of them while they're doing their bits. But their sets tend to have actual security, which the Oscars did too, but I might add. But I just say is all the more evidence that this whole thing was staged, because God knows the Oscars have security, and the idea of Will Smith saying that Will Smith refused to leave being a sufficient deterrent to carting him out of there. Yeah, it just says to me, it just says January 6th, hey police, do something. And We ain't doing nothing. We don't answer to you. We answer to well, you ain't gonna know who we answer to because it's all in shadow. Anyway, people, let's just let this thing play out.
What did I say? Let me see.
Love makes you do crazy things.
What was that?
Love makes you do crazy things.
That's good. I'm gonna use that, man. I'm gonna credit you.
Please don't.
Man, the last couple of years have been crazy, you know, with COVID, Zoom meetings, the Red Table Talk. Y'all ever seen Red Table Talk?
Nah.
Oh my god. Well, yo, I guess you you gotta call it the elephant in the room, don't you?
Anything, actually.
Hey, don't answer that, man. Let it ring. Everything is normal, y'all.
Oh my god. Oh, jeez, Louise. People. Alright, so what was I gonna say? Like I was saving to the end of the video. Alright. I don't have the clip pulled up. I really wish I did. I wish I had it queued up. This would have been a nice moment to insert it. But speaking of the Red Tabletop interview, Will Smith said a line in closing in the whole thing. I'm gonna get you back to Jada. And she said, you don't have to. And he says, no, I want to. There's a lot of coded language used in moments like these. I personally think that the whole thing is part of some sort of humiliation ritual. But yeah, if Will Smith, anyway, let me not conflate things. Let me just keep going on with what I was going to say. I'm going to get you back. I suspect that, first of all, there's just one way or another. I suspect that there's an ulterior motive to this whole thing. All right, across the board, you got people that are really condemning Will Smith's actions. Some people saying, "Oh, he's defending his woman," blah blah blah. But the majority of people in all camps are saying Will Smith's actions were out of line. Now, what if this is a theory here because I haven't actually proven this, but you know, I mean, some things I've proven, but I don't have the evidence to hand. But anyway, I'll just say this: what if Will Smith, in some way, I mean, with all the bizarre publicity stunts that have been done over the years, this is definitely something to consider as a possibility. Chris Rock being in on it, Hollywood, of course, being in on it, and Will Smith and Jada's handlers being in on it. But what if Will Smith, and this may sound like a ridiculous claim, but let me just finish. What if Will Smith did this to get revenge on Jada? Because he's thinking, you know what? I don't care. I'm going to tank my own career right now. And God willing, I hope this doesn't happen, that Will Smith gets put on suicide watch and, you know, worse than that happens. I pray to God no. But if everything went to pieces and everybody was just saying this is all Jada's fault, you know, which is what's happening right now, but I mean, to the point where they just say, get the witch, you know. So, yeah, then that would be a way of Will Smith getting her back, because his hands are quite tied in that Red Tabletop situation with the SJW narrative that people like Will Smith and Chris Rock have to follow, all the way from when Chris Rock was in Dragon, Fresh Prince, you know, with all that stuff that they have to follow in Hollywood just to get by. Yeah. It seems that his hands were quite tied in terms of retaliating on Jada. I mean, he's not going to turn around and say, "What'd you do with August? You're Mrs. Robinson." And no, he's not necessarily going to go ahead and do that. But because everything that these people do, the reason why they're paid so much bloody money is because they're political operatives. What they do benefits, well, an agenda of certain political parties in the world, let alone America. So, yeah, could this very well be some sort of a stunt to get Will Smith to turn on Jada, even if it brings him down in the process? Of course, Chris Rock playing along in the process because he can only look good for containing himself in the whole process. What do you think? Anyway, people, just to quote Chris Rock, I could, but okay. Anyway, let me know what you think, people. God bless your peace.